Achieving the smile you've always wanted and undertaking quality dental work not only ensures good dental health but can also radically boost our confidence and self-esteem. Dental Plus Ireland is Ireland's top dental agency and representative of Europe's top dental clinic, Kreativ Dental in Budapest. Thousands of patients travel abroad each year from Ireland with Dental Plus Ireland to avail of the advanced and affordable treatments at the 5-star clinic. Today we have the pleasure of being joined by Dental Plus Ireland's Mary Flanagan to learn more. Mary, you're very welcome.
Thank you very much, Sally.
So Mary, listen, tell us a little bit about Dental Plus Ireland and the service you provide for patients.
Dental Plus Ireland is an agency set up by myself. I was a previous patient in Kreativ Dental Clinic 9 years ago, having suffered for years with my teeth and problems, and I was referred to there actually by an Irish dentist. So I was asked by the clinic, would you like to set up the agency in Ireland, which I did, and thankfully we are going from strength to strength. What we do is we organise everything for the patient to travel to Kreativ Dental Clinic in Budapest. From, if the person wishes, we can book their flights for them, although a lot of people will book them directly themselves with either Aer Lingus or Ryanair. We then organise the airport pick-up, which is complimentary. You also receive a travel pass for Budapest. The first night accommodation is free, and if you spend over €1,800, you'll receive €180 back from the price of your flight. We then organise the appointments with the clinic, and we are literally at hand before, during and after your treatments when you come back home as well for aftercare.
That's fantastic, Mary. And what would be a typical patient journey?
A typical patient journey, well, from start, I know myself because I've been that patient.
Yes, of course.
And you have to decide first of all that yes, I do need treatment, and there's a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety in people about going to the dentist. So the first step is to lift the phone, to call myself, Mary, at Dental Plus Ireland, and then you explain what you think you might need to have done, and we chat about it. And then most people will maybe think about it for a few days. Then you come back, book your flights in conjunction with the appointment in the clinic. We obviously don't want you booking your flights and then saying I booked a flight for such and such a day and there's no appointment in the clinic. And then I organise absolutely everything else then for you.
That's brilliant. And Mary, I've heard that Budapest is the centre of excellence for dentistry in Europe. Is this true?
That is correct. Yes, Sally, it is. Budapest is so advanced for dentistry. That was why I went there, and as I say, I was advised by an Irish dentist here because I had so much work to get done, and I had advanced cosmetic work to get done. Like I had dental implants, crowns. I had another treatment called gynecological treatment, which was for my bite. And also the great thing is the clinic will give a lifetime guarantee on implants and 5 years guarantee on crowns. And one of the great thing is that they have one of the largest on-site laboratories in Europe in the clinic. Like there's over 100 staff altogether in the clinic.
Wow, that's amazing. And Mary, people might be a bit concerned about the aftercare once they come back here. So how does that all work?
That again, when you come back home, like the most aftercare that people would need, number one, stitches will have to be removed. You contact me. If you don't have a dentist yourself that can do it for you, you contact me and I will arrange that for you. And absolutely anything else. We work in conjunction with clinics here in Ireland. So again, you can also go to your own dentist and the price of that will be refunded by ourselves. That's under the guarantee. Also you can go to our partner clinics, which again I will organise for you. And when you leave the clinic in Budapest, you will receive your guarantee in writing, and the guarantee not only includes the guarantee but also your flights and accommodation should you need to return. Now thankfully most people don't, but you do need the peace of mind just in case anything does happen.
Absolutely. And Mary, people I think are well and know that dental treatment abroad is can be a fraction of the price than it is in Ireland, but how can it be that much more inexpensive?
Yeah, to be honest, Ellie, dental treatment abroad, it's a very large term, And there are many countries who do dental treatment. I would say to people, be very, very careful before you travel. Really check out the clinic that you're going to and also the country that you're going to. Like, as I say, Budapest excel in the treatment. I would speak with people before you go. Also, I would, read testimonials on websites. And the reason that the treatment is so much more inexpensive than here, there's a few reasons. I can only speak now for Budapest in Hungary. Number one, our on-site lab. We do not outsource anything at all. So everything is done in-house. Also, the cost of living in Hungary is much, much lower here than Ireland. And also, now maybe it's not so much today, but in previous years, the profits that the clinic achieved to make are way less than Ireland as well. Yes. So they would be the main reasons. But again, quality is of the utmost importance. So you may get a cheaper price, but make sure that you're getting equivalent quality to the top dental clinics here in Ireland.
Right, and that was actually the question I was going to ask you next. How does the experience compare to attending a dental clinic here and in Budapest?
All our dentists are specialists in their own field. So that's one thing why we don't do consultations here in Ireland, because we like all our patients to see the team of dental specialists, not just one dentist. Most of the people who would travel to our clinic would need quite a bit of work done, because if you travel abroad, it's like the more work you need done, the more you save. Mm-hmm. Like if you, for example, need 5 crowns, you could save 3,000 as opposed to just needing 1 crown, Yeah. So as soon as you have your OPG X-ray, and you may need a CAT scan, and we have a CAT scan machine on site, the team of dentists will have a look, from the implantologist to the orthodontist, the cosmetic dental specialist, and they will all speak with you individually.
Fabulous. And as you said, Mary, you're a former patient of Kreativ Dental, so you've been through the whole experience. So how would you describe your journey?
Initially, Sally, before I went, I was a little bit apprehensive. Yeah. The main reason I went was because of the cost factor, and then that I was referred to the clinic by a dentist. That did reassure me, but I was still a little bit apprehensive. So what I decided was, okay, I know, and I had spoken to a lot of people about Budapest. It's a beautiful city, a lovely city for a holiday anyhow. So I said, okay, I'll go and decide for myself. And I have to say, when I arrived at the clinic, I was genuinely bowled over by it. It's a state-of-the-art clinic. And I met the implantologist who was going to be doing my implants, and he was just back from Japan, having lectured on implantology in Japan. Yeah. So immediately I thought, well, wow, if he's lecturing in Japan, he's obviously very, very good. And yes, he is. They treat, as I said, 500 to 600 patients every month. So he is so experienced in his field. Like anything, the more experience you have at something, the better you become.
Yeah. And Mary, what would you say to anyone who was thinking or considering having dental work done in Budapest or abroad?
Anybody who's thinking of having dental treatment done abroad or in Budapest, the first thing I would say is check out where you're going. Price is not the first thing that you look at. Yes, most people travel abroad because it is less expensive than Ireland, but be very, very careful as to the quality of products that are being used, and also the experience of the dentist, that they are all specialists in their own field. That's important. That there's a CAT scan machine there on site, that you're not being now sent to some other clinic for a CAT scan. Preferably have their own laboratory on site, and speak with people who have been there. That again is very important, because you can read testimonials, but I think speaking with somebody, and we have many, many patients who are only too happy and too proud to speak about their experiences. So I can give contact numbers to anybody who is thinking of going abroad.
Brilliant. And what kind of feedback do you get from patients?
Actually, yesterday I was speaking with a gentleman from Dublin, And he phoned me and said, Mary, I just want to say thank you so much. He said, I am 300% happier than I thought I would be. So when I heard that, like, it was just incredible. And regularly, I would say 3 to 4 times a week, people phone me to thank me, just to say that they are so happy. And most people don't think that they can ever actually achieve what they have achieved from the clinic, as in their confidence is restored, they can smile again, and plus their oral health has improved, which in effect actually improves the rest of your health, because there is a connection between heart disease and dental oral health. So overall it's a good experience.
It's so important to
Yes.
keep your dental health
Exactly.
in shape.
Very important.
So if anyone watching today wants more information, Mary, can they go onto your website?
Yes, they can indeed. The website is www.dentalplusireland.eu, or alternatively you can call me, and the telephone number is 01 80 555 26. And we're open 7 days a week, because the fact that there's people travelling, we have to be on call, and we answer the phone in the evening times as well, because that's one thing we do understand, that during the day, maybe if people are at work or whatever, they may not want to talk, about their dental treatments if they're sitting beside somebody in an office. So you can lift the phone anytime, day or evening, to us, and we'll be only too delighted to help you and bring you through the journey for you.
Well, that's brilliant, Mary. Thanks very much for joining us today. It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much, Sally, for having me.